I feel like you're a straight talker.
I am.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Except you're not sometimes.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
What?
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us
Yeah.
how to be in partnership, right? And in regards to how do we present that to people, you know? And we hadn't figured that out.
Why did the relationship fracture?
Oh, why it fractured, that's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think by the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying. I think we were both kind of still stuck in our fantasy of what we thought the other person should be.
This is outrageous. Right to jail, right away.
Jada says she considered a legal divorce, but could never go through with it.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
But you still live separately.
We live separately.
So why he hit Chris Rock then?
That's what I don't understand.
That's what I want to figure out. So
you ruined a perfect friendship over something that you're not even together with. Like, I don't understand. Like,
She said-
that's very questionable. I don't understand.
this weird nigga said, "Take my wife's name out your fucking mouth." He should have said, "Take my partner's name out of your fucking mouth," because y'all haven't been together since 2016 apparently.
That's crazy.
That's insane. And then on top of that, it's like this whole shit that doesn't make any sense to me. And part of this makes me think it's like a ploy to sell her new fucking book, because the book's coming out all of a sudden like a week or two ago. She popping up posting old weird dancing videos with Tupac like a dickhead, even though Will Smith on fucking podcast talking about how it bothers him that she's still fucking with Tupac. His daughter writing letters to Tupac saying,
That's
if you was here, my mom would be happy. So
That's
she's
crazy.
been wilding the entire time. Like she's actually a fucking demon. And then somehow you going along with her to put up this fucking charade for however long to pretend like y'all still together. But in reality, the rumors that niggas been hearing for fucking almost 10 years is true, that y'all in an open relationship or you just separated permanently. Like, so he's like, oh, there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. Who cares, bitch?
How about harming your image?
The relationship is still over.
Right.
It doesn't
and
matter.
How about harming the image that you're trying to represent to begin with? Two, harming your family, meaning mainly your kids, and ruining a friendship that you possibly had with somebody who you care about. Like, look how much damage you did to your ex-husband.
No,
Look
still
how-
husband. They
or
married still.
Whatever, like partner, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. Like, look how much damage and hurt on top of that by trying to continue this facade of what y'all supposed to be. Who gives a fuck? If y'all tried and it failed multiple times, let it go.
Right. Like,
Move
I don't
on and be happy.
Right. This whole shit doesn't make no sense to me. That now, I would never have found a reason to divorce. So basically, the relationship has failed. Just like you said, when did the relationship fracture? The motherfucker has been failed since 2016. And instead of fucking moving the fuck on, you still shackled to this person. And then pretending like it's real. But then the nigga having clearly real emotional reactions and breakdowns to this fucking situation. But she seems to be fine. Just keeps talking about fucking Tupac and doing weird shit. Which leads me to believe that this is her idea. Everything that has happened was her idea. I bet anything. And then he's just going along with it because he's the king of fucking simpletons. She wants to be in an open relationship and wants to be separated because it's not working, but doesn't want to get a divorce. I guarantee he doesn't want any of that, but he's just going along with it because that's all he can get. It's fucking pathetic. Get the fuck out of here. No way you slapping Chris Rock over this bullshit and now
Ruined your career.
And ruined your career. Ruined everyone's interpretation of who you are. Why did you do the red table talk? Why? What would be the reason for doing that if y'all are not actually in a relationship? You're already separated. What's the point of that?
And it's clear and evident that he was still hurting about it. So it's just like, why did you put your husband or your partner through that situation?
Because she's an asshole.
To humiliate him, just so the public can get an insight on how y'all really.
But we didn't get an insight.
Nah.
That's the point. They fucking lied. We still didn't get an insight. We didn't hear what happened. They just told us a fucking story, half of which is not true. Come on, bro. Like, why would she do this knowing that Will's gonna react this way? Why did Will hit Chris Rock for no fucking reason?
And if that's the case, if everything, the way, how the entanglement and everything else, why not do the red table talk about how y'all separated?
Exactly.
Why bring him to humiliate him and talk about the
Pretend like y'all still in a relationship.
Right. Like,
Like,
you made him look crazy thinking that y'all were still together, but you had this entanglement with August Alsina.
it doesn't matter. He still looks crazy because
But that's what I'm
because
saying.
he's acting like they're still together, like it still matters to
But
him.
that's what I'm saying.
And
It's
she
still
doesn't.
crazy nonetheless.
And right, and she doesn't give a fuck at all.
Yeah,
Which, like I
just
said,
don't understand it.
which is why I said it makes him the king of fucking simpletons. Because no way this nigga is chasing after this bitch. She clearly doesn't want you.
But I also think it's not only him being a simpleton, he does have a reputation and an image to uphold, and he wants to continue that because there was a video of her recording him, and he's like, stop, don't do this. Like, he's like literally like, and I think he literally said something about, you know, his reputation or something like that along the lines. So it's just like, he's trying to uphold this image.
Yeah,
they both are.
No.
But it's like,
what do you think is worse? One getting a regular divorce that like everybody gets every 2 seconds, or do the red table talk?
doing the red table talk.
Exactly my point. So whatever they're trying to do, it's not working.
Right, but that's my point. That is my point. It's not working. So why even bother? Like,
they're all weird. They're all fucking weird. That's the
you
only
can
answer
still
to this fucking
uphold image and still have to go through this, like divorce and everything like that, and still uphold a good image, regardless of whether or not your marriage failed. Like, whether or not you tried, that's what counts. You guys tried, you failed, but y'all continued this image, this false image for who? For who? The people? The people. But now look.
No way, bro.
Now look.
But all she's doing is taking advantage of it to now write a book about it. To I guarantee you embarrass Will even more in the fucking book. It's like she's a fucking degenerate. And I seen when she was unwrapping the first picture of her first copy of her book that was sent to her, and Will is all in the back clapping like a supporting husband. That's like literally clapping for the person that's about to stab you in the fucking back. Like, holy shit.
Hold on. The crazy part is Will looks crazy because he's being humiliated, yet people are going to have sympathy for him and dislike her. That's the crazy part.
But niggas ain't gonna have that much sympathy for him. You know why? Because I don't really have that much sympathy for someone who's getting played.
Walked on.
But they know they're getting played and they're just allowing it to happen. Will is a grown fucking man. You're allowing her to fucking violate you. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
And if you let her violate you, then maybe you should be violated. Because what the fuck is going on here, son?
Nah.
You should have been got rid of this bitch. There's no way that this is the type of behavior that you're hanging on to for dear life. This shit is fucking pathetic. Like I said before, get the fuck out of here.
Nah,
no way.
if he's putting in effort and going...
What effort? They've been separated since 2016. No.
I know, but I think he's still trying to impress her, do for her, do X, Y, and Z for her, as if he's still her husband. He still loves her. So it's just like, you know...
Meanwhile, she treats him like the dirt on the bottom of her shoe.
Right.
Next. Get the fuck out of here. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Jada Pinkett might just be one of the top 5 worst people on this planet. Get the fuck out of here. What a fucking demon.